Hey everyone, in this video we are going over a trade that I took today in the My Funded Futures Challenge account. I've gone over this in the past, but as you know, there's a March 2025 competition going on, 25 days left, and here is the current leaderboard, and you'll notice I am down here in 474th out of 3,900. But today we're going over a trade that I took, which is one of my favorite trades. It's the afternoon reversal that I clearly exited too early, but I like to sell into the strength rather than wait for a pullback and potentially get gypped on the premium for those contracts. But let's go over the trade itself as well as the market sentiment, and we will take everything from there. So jumping into the daily chart first. We had our nice rebound day yesterday, and if you didn't catch my video from yesterday, please go check that out. But if you'll remember, we opened up clearly within inside of the value of this candle from yesterday's daily range. However, this is the VWAP right here for the start of March. We closed above it yesterday, and then we plunged straight through it with seller pressure. So today, here's how we looked. We were coming down this morning. We had a decent pump off the open. We could not hold VWAP. That was the telltale story of the day. We couldn't hold VWAP, but also we rejected the one standard deviation to the upside above VWAP. So the plus one standard deviation of that price was swiftly rejected, and we pushed through, and the sellers have been in control ever since. However, on days like this, I like to wait for the afternoon reversal, specifically heading into power hour. I don't like to hold into the 3 o'clock hour itself because you don't know what that 3 o'clock candle is going to do, and it could be quite wicky, and I don't want to get stopped out of any positions or whatever the case is. But let's go over the trade that entered here. And you can see that I bought at 0.22 and sold at 160. Again, just one contract. That's all you're allowed to use for the challenge itself. But the devil is in the details when it comes to the cumulative delta. So you will notice that as we were pushing down, the MACD bottomed itself out, and then we kept pushing lower, but the MACD was remaining pretty level, meaning that we had basically a continuation of what that was going to be, meaning sellers were in control. However, as we started to range out from here, as you could see, probably from, let's see, so from about 140 to about 230, so about an hour range, the pricing didn't do much, but as we were going down, the volume, the cumulative delta was increasing, meaning that sellers were still in control, but they were becoming weaker and weaker as time went on. So you'll notice that my entry was right here. And then why was that my entry? Because on this red candle close, we had positive 60 on the delta. The very next candle, which was my confirmation, was that we closed green with 46 more on the delta. 36 more on the delta, meaning that we were going to move to the upside, followed by a medium event of volume by a large event of volume. What do I mean by that? What I mean is we had a push up here, which was confirmation that there was a reversal. But when you have a long push down followed by low volume confirmation, you're going to have buyers start to step in and regain control. Usually, this isn't gospel, but usually you can expect to see a large volume event on the next candle. I like watching a 5 minute for this, but you'll notice that the volume virtually doubled. So we had a nice push up, and I tried to sell at what I thought was the top of that candle. Sure, I left a little bit on the table here, but we're already starting to pull back. So that was what I was looking at on this trade. Now, mind you, if we go to the 5 minute on this chart, and I'll bring this back over here just so you guys can see it, you'll notice that as we are making these lower lows, the RSI is in somewhat of an uptrend. Okay, so we're pushing down here, but the relative strength is increasing. So you have to wait. This is the hardest thing about trading, guys, is you have to be patient. And I am not a patient person, which is why I have lost a lot of money trading. And I'm finally starting to see the other side of that, meaning I can see that my system is starting to work, and I've paid the market its tuition, and now it's time for me to start reaping those benefits like you saw today. But as the RSI was increasing in strength and we're pushing down, my favorite entry, favorite of all entries, is exactly what we saw here. You had a doji candle entry, not so much a doji, but this was a clear signal that there was a reversal coming. We had a red candle close followed by a green candle close and a monstrous push up. So this was exactly what I wanted to see. I'm done trading for the day on this account. I might watch the very last 15 minutes just to see if we push up towards VWAP here to regain the 2300s. However, based on the daily candle, if we go back to that, appears to be a tall order. We did sweep below this candle, so maybe we have enough liquidity to push ourselves back up, but that remains to be seen. So guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please subscribe, comment down below, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.